Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Deanna, hello, my lovely. It is Tania. Samantha, hello, thank you for joining us again. Hi, Wendy. Tony, bless you. Hello, my lovely. I'm ever so sorry. It kicked me off. If I go down, you can see that I sort of, as soon as I saw, I've stopped. So this oyster is still not open. Oh, it's open a little bit. Oh, and we can see a pearl. Oh, we can see twins. So I opened up the sides, didn't I? But I didn't actually open up the oyster. So I can see that you are twinning, Tony, twinning with one sea, both of them, they're sea greeny blue. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Maybe that was worth the wait. Of course, it was slightly annoying to have to come back and find us on part 3. I'm ever so sorry, guys. But beautiful twinning sea greeny blue twins there. Let me pop them in the sand. Tony, what do you think to these? They are beautiful. Alongside your Pepsi Blue as well. Let me pop them on the board for you. Pepsi Blue number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Sea Green number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Sea Green number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. Okay, I'm glad you're happy with those colours. And like I say, Tony, whenever you're ready, pop me an email or a message with your 5-digit invoice number, which bracelet you would like, and which colour pearl you would like on that bracelet as well. Then I can get that all booked in for you, okay? I'm so sorry it cut out on your opening there, but thank you for joining. Sea green on the jewellery. What I'm going to say, Tony, is if you could include that when you include what item you would like, because then I just have it all in one place that way, if that's okay, my lovely. Okay. I've just wrapped up your shells as well. So sorry again it cut out there, but Tony, I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, so that's safe on there as well. New sand dish, yeah, we've got a board, a tray, a sand dish. I've kept my knife. I love, love, love my knife. I went to go and buy another one to have it on standby, but I couldn't find this exact one. So I decided not to, because it has my thumbprint like indent, it has the guard, it's not the sharp, it's good, brilliant shape and good length. I just love my knife. So it's stayed with me. Okay, up next then this evening is Sharon Lamb. Sharon, are you here? Natalie, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Mm. Sharon, hello, 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 hello. So, Sharon, you have a dizzy treasure as well. Let's spin the wheel. Good luck, my lovely. And you have number 14. It hasn't clicked over yet. So, number 14. And number 14 is a set pendant of your choice, and that has 2 oyster openings. So your set pendant is basically any pendant that's on the website that comes with an oyster opening and that isn't a cage pendant. So you get a large choice of what set pendant you would like. Because you've got 2 oyster openings, you can pick a pendant which has 2 pearls set on it if you would like to. So you can have both of your pearls used. You don't have to, you can pick the single pearl pendant, but you can have that option because you've got the 2 oyster openings here. So Sharon, I hope you're happy with that. Yes, the keyboard's here as well. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So there's 1 and 2 oysters from the surprise bag. Let's go down. Surprise oyster number 1. Donate the shells, Sharon. Perfect. Okay, so there's one side and the other side. And in oyster number 1, you've got a beautiful darker TARDIS blue there. There's no more in that one. Poffic. We can call it that. Oh, wait, is that an actual word for something? So there is your darker blue to start with, my lovely. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here you are twinning, and you're twinning with brighter sunshine yellows. Okay, Sharon, my lovely, I hope you're happy with these colours. Let me just dry them up and pop them in the sun. So you've got that dark, deeper blue and twinning sunshine yellows as well. So you get to pick any set pendant. I've already got your chain length and style here. So when you email me your message, please include your 5-digit order invoice number, which pendant you would like, and which colour you would like on that pendant. And that way I can get that all booked in for you. Yellow twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Yellow twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's also a 6.5. And then your blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Let me bring you back up. Sharon, you love them? Perfect. Well, thank you very much for the donations with your shells. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And yeah, just get that information over to me whenever you're ready. What I will normally do with the Dizzy Treasures is in the morning, what I normally do is if you guys haven't emailed or messaged by the time I start processing the orders, I automatically then just send you an email just saying you've got this, and it's just almost like a reminder, but then it's also easier because you can just click reply back to that message and it's already going to have all your order information on it, so you're just going to have to reply back with what you would like. If you beat me to it, that's fine, but if not, I will send that out as just, so you just have to reply back with what you would like. Makes it slightly easier for you guys as well. Okay, so up next then today is Karen Watts. Karen, are you here? Yep, this is the second live, but first oyster opening live from the office. I've just taken the week off to move into here. We're still not fully sorted out, but we're definitely mostly there, which is yeah, it's good. So I'm looking for, oh, Karen, hello. Karen, we'll do your Dizzy Treasure first. You say you've emailed me over a card. Let me just double check. Um, you have. Okay, so we'll do your Dizzy Treasure first, then we'll do your cards afterwards, if that's okay. So, good luck for your spin. And you have number 9. Okay, so number 9 is earrings of your choice, and they come with 3 oyster openings. So any earrings on the website, completely your choice. You get to pick which ones you'd like, but then it comes with 3 oyster openings, which will open now. Now, there's no colour swaps with the Dizzy Treasure apart from with the earrings. So Karen, whatever pearls come out, if you don't have matching pearls and you prefer to have matching pearls, we can match one of your pearls that come out with and swap one out to match it. I think I've just made that really complicated, but hopefully you know what I mean. So there's no colour swap for Dizzy Treasure apart from with the earrings. So you can have a matching set if you would like to. Okay, so Karen, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You wanted earrings, perfect. Let's go down. So we'll open up your 3 oysters here, 3 surprise oysters. Oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And to start with, we have a darker pearl there. There's no more in that one. So to start with, good night Anne, thank you for joining us today. You have a darker 2-tonal purple. So you can see it's 2-tonal with silver and purple tones there. Moving on to surprise oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning, and you're twinning with blush pink twins there. So let me dry these up for you, and we're just going to pop them straight in the sand there. So they are blush pink twins. There they are in the sand for you. And then moving on to the last of your surprise oysters, Karen. There's one side and the other side, and straight away I can see a large Pepsi blue, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so you've got a dark 2-tonal purple, a Pepsi blue, and twinning blush pinks. What do you think to these? I hope you're happy with those. Let me pop them on the board. Blush pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Blush pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The dark silvery purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Now, Karen, you don't have to let me know the colours now if you don't want to, because obviously you can go and choose your earrings first and include the colour choice in the email if that's okay. That way I can have it all in one place all together. Let me bring you back up. Oh no, we've still got your additional oyster opening as well. So regarding the other oyster opening, what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate those shells? Some tweaks. I did wonder. I couldn't read. I didn't know what you meant, Tara. Oh, bless you. Oh. Okay, so you'd like mystery and to donate your shells, Karen. Not a problem. Oh, so is there a certain colour you're hoping for here? And of course, with this oyster, you can swap the colour pearl if you're not happy. Let's go down. Karen, your mystery oyster, we have a softer pop there. Ooh, you have a gold that I can see straight away. So let me just show you. You have a beautiful two-tonal gold there. Okay, so there's no more in that one. And if I show you this two-tonal gold, it's almost like a gold and silver. Can you see that? So it's almost like it goes gold and silver. It is lighter gold though. You like sea green or olive? Okay, so if you're not happy with this one, I can definitely swap them for you. I have a darker olive and I do have the sea greens in my swap pots now. If you prefer a lighter olive, there will be a waiting list, but if you don't mind waiting, that's absolutely fine. Just let me know, Karen, what you think and what you would like to do. The two-tonal gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. What do you think to this one? Bless you, Samantha. Thank you. Of course you can. Bright sea green. That one's a nice bright one there. Let me hold him up so you can have a look. Just confirm if you're happy with that one, my lovely. Look at it. That's just a piece of sand there. When I drop it, the sand will go. Let me bring you back up. Change is always good to happen, but it's just sometimes change takes a little while to get used to. So I'm getting used to it as well. Like I don't like where my bin is. The shell pot that I've put on the desk to collect the donated shells isn't big enough. Just yeah, so there's all little tweaks that we're going to have to make, but it's a permanent move, and yeah, things can only get better. Okay, so Karen, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. I look forward to your email booking in what earrings you would like. and what colours you would like as well. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Sorry, so the pot I've got has got a bag in it, so I'm just picking that bag up slightly so the shells aren't going to spill over, because then they get cleaned off a bit later. Perfect. More room for me to work? Yes, definitely. 100%. Okay. So up next is Lisa Henschel. Lisa, are you here? I'm in Northamptonshire in the UK. I'm looking for Lisa Henschel. Are you here? Exactly, Kathy. Lisa, hello, 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 hello. Okay, so Lisa, you also have a dizzy treasure. Good luck, my lovely. Ooh, straight in with number 12, Lisa. So you have a charm of your choice, and then we get to open a 4-pearl oyster with that. So I've already got what fitting you would like with your charm. So that's any charm on the website, completely your choice. And then what we do is we open up a 4-pearl oyster now for you. Then you can have one of those pearls on that charm, and the other 3 pearls that you'll get are just going to be yours as to have at home as an extra as well. I hope you're happy with that. So I'm just going to grab your 4-pearl oyster, and when you pop me that email over, please include your 5-digit order invoice number, what charm you would like, and then what colour you would like on that charm as well. I hope you're happy with that. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? No, I'm still at home. Still at home. I didn't like the idea of going into a rented space at this time of night. It's just a lot. So yeah, we decided to do it at home, which works brilliantly, to be honest. Donate the shells, Lisa. Okay, so let's go down. I hope you're happy with that spin. Let's open up your 4-pearl quadding oyster. So there's one side, and the other side. Oh, they ran backwards then. Did you see that? So they've just gone into there. If you can see, there's nothing else there. But you've got a blue and a purple and another purple, and there's your 4th pearl. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's no more in that one. Lisa, let me have a closer look. Let me dry these up, and then we can have a look at that. So we've definitely got, let me go through them for you, a lighter purple, oh, sorry, there we go, a lighter purple, slightly two-tonal, a beautiful bright icy blue, a darker grape purple, and a darker gunmetal grey. Now, when I hold this up, you can take a screenshot of these if you like, and then that way you can refer back to it when you're emailing me with what colour and charm you would like. Light purple, icy blue, grape purple, and darker gunmetal grey. I hope you're happy with those, my lovely. If I pop them on the board, the light purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The great purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. Okay, so if I bring you back up. Perfect. Lisa, my lovely, I hope you're happy with that, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Send me that email or message over whenever you're ready, and I can get that all booked in for you. Thank you very, very much for the donations of your shells, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. I don't think, I mean, it's a brilliant idea, Tanya, but I don't think Aaron will be too pleased if I start ringing a bell at him. I don't think it will bring tea in any way if that happens. Deary me, but no, yeah. So far, he's brought me 3 teas tonight and a juice. Bless him. So he's amazing, isn't he? Up next is Danielle Lancaster. Danielle, are you here? It's the same one as what we were using in the house. So we've got 2 different cameras going at the moment. Now they were being used before we went off for the week. We were using both cameras there, but if you're referring to a couple of months ago, then yes, it's a different camera. So it depends when you're referring to, Beth. I hope that helps answer the question. So, Danielle Lancaster, are you here? Danielle, hello. Okay, so you have 2 Dizzy Treasure spins. So let's dive in for spin number 1. Good luck, my lovely. And you have number 5. It hasn't clicked over there. So your first one is number 5, which is £40 to spend on the website. So if you think about it, the Dizzy Treasures are £30. You've got £40, so you've gained an extra £10 to spend on the website. So what will happen is tomorrow morning, I'll send you a £40 code to spend on the website, and you can spend that on anything you like on the website, my lovely. So I hope you're happy with that one. So that code will be sent to the email address that's on the order form, okay? And then you have your second spin then. So moving on to your second Dizzy Treasure. Good luck. And it hasn't clicked over, which means it is in number 7. So number 7 is 2 charms of your choice with 2 oyster openings. So what will happen is we'll do your 2 oyster openings now from the surprise bag, and then you get to pick 2 charms off the website. Again, completely your choice what 2 charms you would like, and those 2 pearls will go on those charms. Now I do have a fitting here. Now with your 2 charms, you can have different fittings, you can have them both the same. So what I'll need you to do is, of course, I'll email you tomorrow morning anyway with your £40 code. But then if you can let me know what 2 charms you would like, the colours you'd like on each charm, and the fittings along with your 5-digit order invoice number. I hope that makes sense, Danielle, and I hope you're happy with that. So let's get your 2 oysters. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? There's 1 and 2. So let's go down. Oyster number 1. Oh, donate the shells, not a problem. Sorry, flying piece of shell then. There's one side and the other side. And in your first oyster, you are twinning. And you're twinning with lemon yellow twins there. There's no more in that one. That's quite a nice sized twin as well, actually. Quite nice larger twins. Let me dry them up for you. And I'm going to pop them straight in the sand. So beautiful lighter lemon twins there. And then moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning for a second time, Danielle. And you're twinning with lighter icy blue twins. So that's 2 sets of twins. And you get to pick 2 charms. So you're going to have at least 2 pearls loose as well. I hope you're happy with those, my lovely. If I pop them on the board for you, yellow twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Yellow twin number 2, it's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. We've got blue number 1, which is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And blue number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. Danielle, I hope you're happy with those, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's all on there for you. Danielle, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. No, Danielle, you're very, very welcome, my lovely. Okay, and up next is Samantha Butler. Samantha, are you here? If you would like to order, you can order on our website. It's in the description above and it's also written here. Samantha, I've just seen you. Hello, hello, hello. You also have 2 spins on the Dizzy Treasure wheel. So spin, I'm just going to wait for you. Yeah, there you go. Hello. Okay, so spin number 1. Good luck, my lovely. And it hasn't clicked over. You have number 6. Number 6 is I think that's the 3rd time it's come out today, actually. So number 6 is a bracelet of your choice with 2 oyster openings. So that's any bracelet on the website, which obviously comes with the oyster opening, my lovely. And we'll do your 2 oyster openings now from the surprise oyster. I'll need to know, the prize is ready. I'll need to know which bracelet you would like and which colour pearl you would like on that bracelet. And of course your 5-digit order invoice number when you email that information over to me. We're going to do your second spin now as well, and then we'll open up the oysters all together. I hope that's okay. So this is your second spin. Good luck, Samantha, my lovely. And you have number 11, and number 11 is spin again. So we're going to spin again. Good luck. And you have number 13. So, excuse me, sorry. Number 13 is you pick an item off the website which has 1 oyster opening, which is basically completely your choice. Anything that's on the website which has 1 oyster opening, that does rule out earrings, I'm afraid, but anything else that has 1 oyster opening, you can pick. So any category for your pearl to go on. Of course, I've got the information here, what fitting you'd like, what chain you would like. So I've got that information. However, if that changes, do let me know in the email as well. Samantha, I hope you're happy with both those choices there, which means altogether you've got 3 oysters from the surprise bag. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? 1, 2 and 3. Let me get these open. And let's go down. Oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. Donate the shells. Perfect. And in oyster number 1, you've got a darker black cherry to start with there. Let me dry him up so you can have a closer look. So a beautiful, oh, sorry, darker black cherry to start with. That's just a piece of kitchen towel there. I've grabbed it by accident. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and popped out backwards if you have a dark purple. We are still going to have a squidge though. And there's no more in that one. So we have a dark purple alongside your black cherry. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your surprise oyster. Oh, sometimes I feel like I say oyster too many times. Okay, so in here, and in here you are twinning 1 and 2, twinning with beautiful brighter coral twins. Okay, so Samantha, altogether you've got a black cherry, a dark purple and coral twins. Now if you'd like to take a screenshot of this here, that's absolutely fine. You can do so, and then that way when you email me with what bracelet you would like, and then any other, it's your choice of item you would like and with what colours you would like to go wear. I hope you're happy with those, my lovely. If I pop them on the board, the black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the coral Number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's also a 7.5. Let me bring you back up. Samantha, my lovely, I do hope you're happy with those, and I look forward to your email to get all of that booked in as well. So that's safe on there. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there as well. You like this game. It's quite a nice one because it means that you guys have all the control of the item, and it's almost like the fate of the colour, and then you can pick. What I like is you get to pick an item which goes with the colour. It's a different way round to the way you would normally purchase off the website. So yeah, I quite like it. It's almost backwards in a way. It's quite fun. Oh gosh, Tanya, could you imagine? I'd be on the floor. Well, I would anyway. I don't drink, so I'm such a lightweight. Samantha, you're very, very welcome. Up next is Kerry Palmer. Kerry, are you here? Kerry, hello. You also have a dizzy treasure, so good luck, Kerry. Oh, and it hasn't clicked over, which means you have number 14. And number 14 is a set pendant of your choice with 2 oyster openings. So this is any pendant that's on the website that isn't a cage pendant, and that does come with an oyster opening. But because it's coming with 2 oyster openings here, if you wanted to pick a pendant which has 2 pearls on it, you can do so. You have that option if you would like to. I've already got your chain length here, so when you're ready, please email me with your 5-digit order invoice number, which set pendant you would like, completely your choice, and then of course what colour pearl or colour pearls you would like on there. You have 2 oyster openings with this one, and you'd like to donate your shells. Thank you. That was my next question. Okay, so let me just get these open for you. I hope you're happy with that spin, my lovely. Let's go down. So oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning. And there's no more in that one. And you're twinning with darker chocolate twins to start with. Let me pop them in the sand for you. So beautiful darker chocolate twins there. And then moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here you are twinning for a second time, Kerry. And there's no more in that one. So you've got chocolate twins and sea green twins. Let me hold these up for you. And actually, the chocolate and the sea green go really well together. If I pop them on the board as well, chocolate number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's a runaway, he's an 8. Chocolate number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Sea green number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Sea green number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. Oh, he is an 8, sorry. So the sea greens are slightly different sizes there, Kerry. So when you do email me to let me know what you'd like where, if you choose to have a sea green, do let me know which size you would prefer, because like I say, one's slightly larger than the other. I do hope you're happy with those though. And let me pop them on here. Kerry, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. Oh, I don't know if I can book it in now, my lovely. Okay, you don't need to email me. I have managed to book that in. With what colour pearl did we say? Where are you? Chocolate. Okay, I've got that down for you. Perfect. So Kerry, then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Have I moved to the attic? No. Although my attic isn't really existent. Oh, I would love a big attic though. Right, up next is Trisha Rhymes. Trisha, are you here? Trisha, hello. So you also have a dizzy treasure. Trisha, good luck, my lovely. That was a good spin, that one. Oh, and it hasn't clicked over. So you also have number 14. Let me write that down. So number 14 is a set pendant of your choice with 2 oyster openings. I think we just had this one, which is quite cool. You've emailed 3 loyalty cards. We can do those as well if that's come through. Let me have a look. Yep, that's not a problem. We'll do those just after your opening, then that's absolutely fine. Okay, so you've got number 14, which means you've got a set pendant of your choice. So I'll need you to email me with your 5-digit order invoice number, what set pendant you would like, and then you've got 2 oyster openings with it. So you can have a pendant with 2 oysters if you would, there's 2 pearls on it, sorry, if you would like to. Yeah, I hope you're happy with that. Sorry. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, Trisha? So there's 1 and 2. Let's go down. Oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. Oh, look at that blue. You've got a Pepsi and Smurf blue 2-tonal pearl. There's no more in that one. That is a beautiful blue there. Look at this one. He is gorgeous. 2-tonal Pepsi and Smurf blue blue. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side, and you have a coral, Trisha, and there's no more in that one. So you've got a blue and a coral for your choice to go on the set pendant. So it's going to be completely your choice, my lovely, of what you would like to do. But I hope you're happy with your colour choices. Though they actually go really well together as well. Now, if I pop them on the board for you. Oh, Stephanie, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the two-tonal blue, oh, is a runner. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And Charlene, thank you for the stars as well. Trisha, I hope you're happy with those. I'll just hold them up in case you'd like to take a screenshot for your reference when you email me with your colours, and obviously set pendant choice as well. Okay, so if we go back up, I hope you're happy with those. And then you have an additional 3 oysters then, my lovely. What 3 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate those shells as well? Charlene, bless you. Thank you for the stars again. The colours do go well together, the coral and the smurf blue. They're beautiful together. All mystery and donate the shells, Trisha. Not a problem. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for this time? So 1, 2 and 3. I'm just going to get these open as well. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so let's go down. Mystery oyster number 1. Soraya, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Okay, so we have a light pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away to the side there, you have a pinkle, Trisha, to start with. And there's no more in that one. Oh, oysters collapsing. Sorry, again, the pot I put the oysters in there. I will get a bigger pot for the next live. Okay, so you've got a pinkle pearl to start with, Trisha. Moving on to mystery oyster number 2. Oh, quite a nice sharp pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And in here you have a bright icy blue. And there's no more in that one. So here is your bright icy blue. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your mystery oyster. Oh, bless you, Jane. Thank you for the stars as well. You're all being so kind. Thank you. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. You have a deep midnight / TARDIS blue. It's 2-tonal, so in sections it's that nice deep midnight tone, and then you go round into the lighter, brighter TARDIS blue. Let me dry him off and I'll show him to you as well. Sorry, he's just got, let me clean him off. There we go. Okay. There you can see the 2 different shades of blue coming around there. Trisha, what do you think to these colours? Now, if you're not happy with these, we can swap them for you. You've got your pinkle, icy blue and TARDIS blue. If I pop them on the board, your pinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. What do you think to those, my lovely? Are you happy with those colours? Oh, bless you, Dawn. Good night, my lovely. Just going to bring you back up again. All beautiful. Perfect. Okay, so Trisha, I'll look forward to your email to get your set pendant booked in, but I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. Yes, Pamela, definitely. In the rain, I might bring a umbrella. I don't know. I haven't tested that. Oh, Maxine, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Right, that is the end of our live there for today. Thank you all for joining us. If you're new to the page, please come over and give us a thumbs up or a follow. It means you can find us again in the future. The links above for YouTube and Instagram, please come and join us on there as well. Part 1 and Part 2 and Part 3 of the live today we post on YouTube tomorrow. So if you'd like to watch back, you can do it there. Just keep an eye out on that. We'll be live again on, what day is it? Sunday. So we'll be live again on Tuesday evening. I think we've still got spaces available, so if you would like to order, you can do so. I hope you all have a brilliant Monday morning and start to your week, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys.